This is a Wild Games Production podcast.
To the Palladium Megaverse podcast. I am your host, DM Vince. We're playing Palladium Fantasy 1E, and I'm not sitting with
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jakob playing the Good Shepherd.
Geoff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
David playing Old Gnomey.
Ori playing Nova.
and Rick
playing Lord Torvald.
All right. So last we left off, we were in the room with the chalice and the mirror, and the mirror had been broken because of some person swiped it with the broom.
An accident.
Accidentally broke it.
After I told you not to do that specifically.
Our good Shep picked up the mirror and had a tear roll down the side of his cheek. No one knows why exactly, but the summoner, Nova, correct? Nova, did hear I am free and kind of a laughter, and then we did a little bit of a research and we found that it was a flesh-eating phantom that likes to jump bodies and control people. So everybody was under the suspicion that somebody was now possessed.
But not me, as I was in the protection circle when I freed him.
Correct. Corey, your character was the only person standing in the protection circle when you had freed the fucking phantom.
What kind of phantom was it?
A fucking phantom.
Oh, okay.
He likes to get down.
There's a different. That's why they're a flesh-eating one.
You mean he likes to go down?
Yes.
I killed the party.
All right, game over. Thanks for playing fun.
I won.
This is Geoff playing Victor.
Next game, Beyond the Supernatural. No. All right. So, what do you guys do? You're standing out there, kind of looking back and forth. Shep, you're right now leafing through the book because you were just reading that information to everybody.
Yep.
The table is yours, gentlemen.
Just as a precaution, should everyone come and stand in the circle real fast? Just see if it does anything to you.
Okay. Go over.
Okay.
So you all jam into this little room, and nothing.
We hold each other's hands and go
Nothing
into
happens.
the little room.
Why are we going into the circle?
Oh, so Seran does not go into the circle then.
No, I'm asking as we're in there. Like, why did we do this?
It's a protection circle. I just wanted to see if, since he said it's a spirit that possesses people, I just want to see if maybe it would be kicked out of someone, but
Wait, just to clarify, this was a protection circle that was... Did you unleash something?
Oh, you didn't hear?
No.
Oh, yes.
I told you. For real.
Yeah, it was that
I told
flesh-eating
you less.
soul thing that he explained. Yes, I let that out by mistake. My bad.
Bloody hell.
I'm going to be busy for a while cleaning up this mess. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are.
Is there a way to tell if somebody's possessed?
Yes, what does the book say, dear Shep? Yes,
Well,
Shep.
I mean, you leaf through the book a little bit, Shep, and you don't really see anything right now. I mean, you could say your character is studying it in downtime, and we'll do a couple rolls here and there, but I don't think you're going to be in the spot of the moment. I mean, you could try if you want to do a quick read, but...
I'll try, but...
Yeah, go ahead and give me a percentile roll, and let's do it below your IQ.
Okay.
I mean, this a very good possibility if you have a decent IQ that you can get it.
It's not great. I rolled a 28. My IQ is 14.
Okay, you leaf through the book and you're just like, you got nothing. You said with a little more time, you think you might get some good information.
Yeah, I'll have to keep looking through this and see what's going on here. But nothing right now.
All right, well, if you feel your flesh start falling off, let us know.
Well, he's a flesh-eat phantom, so he's going to go and eat somebody else's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so he inhabits someone and then uses that someone to eat someone else's flesh?
As far as I can tell, yes.
Then I'd strongly suggest we not go alone anywhere or in pairs. Let's stay as
What
a
about
group.
the
the
youngins out
entire
of the
time.
wagon?
Really should stick all
Oh
together.
crap! I forgot about them.
Huh?
The youngins
Yeah.
out of the wagon.
Yeah, the younglings out at the wagon.
Oh.
It's okay. They'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine.
I'm sure they can. One of them will eat the other if they get hungry.
Wow.
Well, we had another pathway we could go down. We could step back outside the dungeon and go check on them.
And who knows? Maybe the demon just fled altogether.
That's a possibility.
Maybe they saw something.
Well, we still need to be cautious now.
We should probably put these artifacts back, into the wagon anyway.
All right. Let's.
Speaking of, maybe narrow down the search in that book for see if they give a descriptor of artifacts. What is it? A chalice and a mirror? Is that what we were looking at, Vince?
Yes, that's correct. And
The mirror's broken.
Because maybe the mirror is just a standard mirror that was used, and we can replace that.
I can't
Maybe.
really say anything
I know
here
that
because
look, Vince. I know that look.
Looking at the Shep, saying maybe it was just a standard mirror, or maybe it was a.
I don't think so. I'll have to look, but I don't think so.
All right,
Damn,
let's
William
follow the.
Stark already.
Let's go with the gnomes.
I don't know.
Nothing.
I really don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's do this. All right. Let's go check on the younglings. I
Okay.
assume we all go out to check and
Yeah,
drop
better,
off our
better.
supplies.
yes, you go outside and you see the younglings, like they're like 10. They're standing there by the horse and the cart, and they're pretty much just chatting back and forth.
Anybody feel like eating flesh?
I don't know.
You guys okay?
I would say that they both said no. They don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I think they're fine.
That's good.
Liam,
Did anything strange happen just a moment ago?
Who are
Either of
talking-
you act a little funny? See something come out of the cave?
I'm perfectly fine, sir. I just have a mite bit peckish, that's all.
Liam would tell Godwin
Have
what's
a
going
sandwich.
on. Anyway,
He looks at
sir, you're granting me a sandwich? Real food and not horse shit? Oh, thank you, sir.
What the hell is wrong with you humans?
we have to have a
You
little
ain't gonna eat
conversation
horse
with Lord Torvald and his companion there. What's going on? There's something odd going on there. Godwin looks at you and he's just like, okay, I'll keep an eye out, good sir. I'll keep an eye out, good sir. Thank you for letting me know.
here.
Young Will here is a little bit strange. He's a little shaky, though.
I'm perfectly fine, sir. I'm perfectly fine.
Go away, Will.
Yes, sir.
So, Will, what are you hungry for exactly?
That D.
He'd already left. He didn't hear you.
Liam
Good times.
Liam hands Godwin his horn that he took. He said, "If you have any trouble, use his horn and alert us if anybody approaches."
Okay. He takes the horn that you have.
He takes your horn.
He takes your horn. You
The
slip
9mm horn.
the 9mm horn, yes. And he looks at it and he says, "Okay, good sir, good sir."
Well, that's a
Okay.
little bitty horn you got there.
But it makes a big noise.
Sure.
No, it's like what?
That's how you
about
use
this
it,
long?
right?
About a foot long,
Yeah, about that long, yeah.
curved.
Oh, you said 9mm.
That's just the blowing part.
All right, can we not focus on the damn horn? What are you guys
All
going to
right,
do? You're
let's go
standing
look at the
outside.
rest of the dungeon.
Okay.
Yep, I follow the gnome.
I deposit what I had
You
into
deposit
the
your
chest. I think it was
inventory.
the pottery. No, it was a chalice.
The
the
chalice?
rope.
Basically all the
Oh,
loot that
darn.
we had.
I was gonna say, I don't think anybody actually picked up the chalice.
You gave it to me.
Yeah,
I
he
just put
picked
it
up
in
the
there.
chalice.
Oh,
The chalice, just
Oh,
for
that's
your
right.
information, Jeff, is gold with gems on it.
Okay. Well,
You have the ability to do like a precious gems type of evaluation, right?
no,
Precious metal
I
stone.
I could do recognize
can.
weapon quality.
I can too, but
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Those that have it, go ahead and give me a quick roll, and if you get under it, let me know, and I'll let you know.
No.
Okay.
Well, it's only like that 4%, right? So really, that's all I got on it. So yeah. no.
I got it barely with a 12 out of 18.
Okay. Rick, when you see Geoff pull out the chalice to put inside the cart, and Geoff he's like, oh yeah, he's going like that. Your eyes light up. You're like, holy shit, and you like that's worth like 5,000 gold.
Whoa.
What he said.
Well, the guild is looking for artifacts. This is definitely seems like a precious one.
Oh yeah, it was
I
holding
would
the
say
demon.
so.
$5,000. Jeez.
All right, so you put all the
Nice.
shit in the cart and you go back into the dungeon.
We
Yep.
let Geoff shit in the cart and go back to the dungeon.
Okay, so you head back down the stairs, and the ways that you have not gone would be to the south and would be to the east at this point.
Is there a way before we go back into the dungeon to just hide the items pretty well in the cart?
Well, there's that chest.
Yeah, there is a chest in there, but that's obvious.
I don't think it's a. I think it's a pretty much an open cart. You can't really hide things in there.
Actually, any of the real precious stuff we could hide on our young stewards here. Stewards.
I like
They're
stewards.
not your stewards. You will not be hiding anything on Godwin.
No comment.
Maybe he'll like it.
Young Bill seems to enjoy it.
That's Will, sir.
I will give young Will the crown and the scepter.
Thank you, sir. It's my fantasy come to life. Thank you, sir. He happily takes them and begins dancing around.
Pretending he's a pretty princess or something.
No, he's just very happy. He's never gotten anything. In
You
his
do
mind.
know those are not yours to keep, boy.
He becomes much sadder, but doesn't say anything.
He dances a little sadder.
I'm gonna throw my necklaces and rings in the chest and lock it.
And the robe, I'm guessing too. Where are books we found?
What did
We
we
took
do
a
with the
robe?
mirror?
The mirror is
is in
still on
you.
the.
You have it, Jake.
Yeah, you have the mirror.
All right, go and keep it with me.
Okay.
It's shiny. He likes it as the cat. I mean, not as the cat.
No, this isn't a cat thing. This is a might have to contain the demon back in the mirror type thing.
We'll be fine.
Smart.
You might want the chalice then too.
The chalice is in the chest. I don't think it's going to go in.
I don't think the chalice has anything to do with the mirror. At
Then
least
why was
It-
right
the
now.
mirror was
on it?
literally sitting on the chalice.
Doesn't mean they interact with each other.
Gentlemen, we could discuss this later. Shall we go back into the dungeon and find more artifacts?
Onward, gnome.
Temple.
I will
but-
follow.
Yeah.
It's a dungeon for us.
Okay, fine. It's a dungeon.
Or temple, wherever it is.
So, do you guys go back in, or you continue arguing for another
Yes.
20
We
minutes
go
where to
back in.
place the chalice and where to place the crown and scepter?
I don't know. We could take our 20 minutes.
Yeah,
No,
arguing
20 is
about
too
this.
few. We need at least an hour. We got to
Yeah.
decide accurate placement,
Well, Liam
which
gets the-
rotation angle. It's all good.
Liam gets in the cart and puts it in park, puts on the flashers. Make sure the
Pulls the
parking
cart
brake
around to
is
the other
on.
side. No,
Yeah.
go back to the other side. Yes. We go to the dungeon, Vince.
I'm waiting for you
Temple.
guys. I'm fine. So you head back down, and the group can go to the south, or the group can go to the east.
Whichever way the gnome goes, that's the way I go.
Okay, Mr. Gnome, which way are you heading?
Follow the left wall from what we gone, because we gone. I can't remember now.
Well, when
But
you first got
The
into
opposite of where we first went in.
when you first went
Yeah.
in, you went to the west.
Okay. Yeah, and then we found the door to the north, secret tunnel thing, and then so yeah, go east then.
Okay. So you open this nicely crafted, handcrafted door, handcrafted mahogany door, and it goes into this crossroads room. And there is doors to the north, the south, and there's a hallway that heads to the east that continues down that way. When you walk into this room, there's kind of like a really cold presence to this room. It's not that big. It's kind of like a hallway crossways, but it feels rather cold. You're not sure why, but there's no signs of life. There's no undead. There's no anything that would indicate why this room is like that, but you just have this eerie feeling in your spine.
Would I have an idea about it?
Who asked that, Jake? Was that you?
Me.
Yeah, you don't know why either, Jake.
Okay.
You must be the solid mahogany door keeping in the cold.
That's what it was, correct.
It's very unseasonable in here.
All right, we'll head to the north.
To the north? Okay. Okay, so when you get into this room, you see it is set up much like a church sermon room. There is an altar. There is a bunch of pews. On top of the altar, there is another chalice that looks very vaguely familiar like the one you had, but it doesn't have the gems on it. It's just gold in color. There is a red liquid stain on that chalice when you look inside of it. And there is a serrated, what do you call it? The S dagger. I can't think of the name of that offhand.
Serpentine.
Serpentine type dagger right on top of the altar right next to it. There's nothing else in this room except for a door to east.
I examined the dagger. Does it have blood on it?
It does.
Is it like a normal dagger? Or does it gem encrusted or jeweled?
It does have minor jewels on it. Like it could have been like a fancy sacrifice
Ceremonial,
dagger. Yeah.
Any tapestries on the wall? Any paintings?
Just the basic paintings of the people of the church, pretty much. You see like historical figures. I mean, you could pull them off the wall and roll them up.
Are they the same ones that we recognize from the statues?
Yes, correct.
These individuals really had a thing for their own portraits.
What
Very
about what's
vain.
in the pew? Is there anything in the pew?
No, a pew would be like kind of a bench.
Well,
And
I
just
mean,
to I'm sorry, just to confirm, these were all humans, right? As far as this religious.
Yeah, they were all
People.
human. They're all human. Yep.
I meant the pulpit. Anything in the pulpit?
Just what you see.
No books or anything?
Nope.
Just a dagger and chalice.
Oh, I take the dagger.
Seems more of a ceremonial room.
Take the chalice too.
Corey,
Yeah,
when you
it-
pick up the dagger,
God damn it.
You become Sith.
yes, it turns
My
into
eyes glow gold.
a red lightsaber, and
Sweet. Fuck you all. I'm out.
no,
After an hour,
Corey, when you pick up the dagger, you feel like this. Yeah, after an hour, you feel this sensation go through your body, and you kind of feel like,
That's it. I just feel nice.
yeah, you
Relax.
You
feel.
feel a liquid roll down your leg.
That
You just
relaxed.
pissed yourself. Ah.
Well, I'm just gonna hold on to this dagger then.
You know, the moment, what do you do with it? Do you put it in your like backpack or something, or?
I actually have a holster I can put it in.
All right, so the moment you put it in your holster, you kind of start to get a little nervous.
Cool. It's cool.
And you
No
kind
biggie.
of look at everybody and you're like, they want my dagger.
Oh fuck.
You would know if you were cursed, right? Out of character.
Actually, yeah, my guy kind of would.
Well, I mean,
He's
it's
got
not
experience
a
with-
curse, so to speak.
But no, I would recognize magic influencing me.
Oh yeah, it's magic influencing you definitely. And you're just like like when Lord Torvald looks at you, you're just like, can't fucking have my dagger. Don't look at me like that. That's what you're saying in your mind. Then like when
Yeah.
Jeff's character looks at you, you're like, he wants to take my dagger. He ain't gonna fucking take my dagger.
It's
And
fine.
an old gnome looks at you like, oh, he's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, the gnome guy's good. Fuck all the rest, though. Okay.
When Shep looks at you, you just go, I could trust him.
Damn, this is a very powerful hallucinogenic dagger.
I'm very trustworthy. I don't know where you get these ideas.
In the Garden of Eden starts playing in the back of your mind.
Well, my character would play it off. He wouldn't let anybody know that's how he feels. He's a tough guy. He would hide that. So it's like, all right, yeah, I got the dagger. It's secure. I'm just gonna step slightly away from these guys and just continue on. Here's the chalice. It's yours.
That dagger.
What, Jeff?
I'm joking out of character. It's like, why are you continuously petting that dagger?
No, he's not. He put it away, but he's kind of, when you guys look at him, he's kind of shifty looking a little bit. Like he's backing away. He'll look at you guys and then look away type deal. Like something is up. You guys notice he's a little odd. That's all. Just a little. But you maybe accounted to the whole room and the whole place, so.
To
Or
me,
the flesh-eating demon.
Oh, yeah.
Flesh-eating demon.
That would be a
But
thing.
I was in the circle.
That's
Maybe
true.
you were the
Says
one that
it
was
after
channeled
that.
to it.
Yeah, never know.
But we're not in the circle now.
I'm fine. Let's keep moving. You said door to the
Hey,
north?
Shep,
East. Door to the east.
East.
you hold your horses there, Buster. Shep,
Oh.
did the demon in your little book there, does it say anything about the demon being able to stay outside of a host for very long, or?
Am I able to find information on that?
About staying, what was the question again, David?
How long it can stay outside of a host? Must it enter a host immediately? That kind of thing.
I don't. That's a good question.
Basically,
That's not
yeah.
information that I even thought about. Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't actually thought that it had to instantly go into someone or not. So there's
There's
no
a really
answer.
good Denzel Washington movie about a demon that's very similar to the one we're discussing. It has to go into a host, or that's the only way to kill it. Is otherwise you kill the person it's possessing, it just jumps to the next person, even you. The only way to kill it is
That one with the one with John Goodman, right?
Yeah, John Goodman, Denzel Washington. It was a damn good movie.
Yeah. Oh, that's the only movie that the bad guy actually wins in the end. Yeah, I remember that movie.
There's a lot of
Whoa,
movies like that.
spoiler!
Well, I can't watch it now.
Dude, it was like the fucking 90s. If you haven't watched it by now, then you have a problem. So
Thanks, Vince. All right.
There's a lot of movies where the bad guy wins.
Yeah.
anyway, what are you doing?
What you want to do? No.
Yeah, so we don't do that. So, all right, yeah, just go through the east door then.
All right. East door.
Okay, let me get back to
That
my
East
map.
door wants to take my dagger away.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, the door looks suspicious, and you don't like it. You don't trust that door. No, you open this door, and it leads to a hallway which goes down to steps. And in this room you see various bodies. In this room, they're decayed, rotted, and upon closer looking at the bodies, you could see that they will all have stab wounds in them, mostly in their chest.
Are they serpentine stab wounds?
You
I
couldn't
don't
tell.
think you could tell that.
If you have a high enough medical skill, you could, but I don't. So
Hey, I do.
I would say I doubt it, because the way the serpentine dagger would be is still be a bladed weapon.
it would cut different than a regular dagger, though. It actually is
Should I
something
check
you
the
could tell.
wounds?
GM called no. That doesn't
Okay.
exist. I'm just going
The
to GM
bodies
call
may
no.
just be too decayed to really find out if
Hold on, let's break out our forensic kit.
Yeah.
Someone
Gonna
call
say
HQ. There's been a murder.
Take some fingerprints.
Make a 3D model.
I mean, the real way I would tell, because the serpentine dagger would leave a really wide wound, as if it's the same like width as the dagger that Corey has currently.
GM called
should
no. GM called no.
GM said no, so we're not even considering.
Should we
Just-
check the rest of this level before we proceed downstairs?
There is no other place to go in this room. This is the end. This is it smells
Well, we
awful
still
in
have-
here.
this is
Yeah,
probably
we-
where they dump the
go
bodies
back
and
another way.
sacrifices.
Yeah, we can go to
Where they
another
dump the
hallway.
bodies.
Yes. Just pretty much what looks like where they dump the bodies after doing their sacrifices.
Is there anything else in the room besides the bodies?
No, that's it.
All we
Just
saw was the
bodies.
hallway anyway.
Bodies have anything on them?
yeah, just ceremonial robes, it looks like, that are decayed and molded and
Okay. So this is the
Do
dumping
you have any
ground.
sort of insignia on them or anything like that?
No, they're just plain robes. You do notice that there's some ash in here as well on the ground, which you suspect every once in a while they just burn the bodies.
Yeah.
So
They just didn't get time to it this time around.
yeah,
started
they
giant-
they all
They
died.
start a giant bonfire underground in a tiny room.
Yep.
Them said
Totally
they were
makes sense.
They're not too smart. Okay.
Apparently not. I'd kill everybody in the.
I mean,
dungeon.
they put a mirror right on top of a chalice. I mean, how
All right,
smart
well,
are these people?
Here's
They
something
didn't even try to
simple.
tape it
If we look
down.
along the walls, do we see anything that could lead smoke out? Like maybe there was an actual furnace.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Or a chimney.
You do see little small holes in walls at the very top.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Stupid logic.
So you head back up the stairs, back through the church area, back into
Yep.
the hallway that was multiple ways to go, and you're standing there in the nice cold intersection room, the crossroads.
But there were 2 doors here that we haven't investigated,
Well,
right?
one door, and then there's a hallway that goes further down that you can't see further into it, but you can
Oh,
go
okay.
that way if you like.
You said we went back up the stairs. So at the bottom of the stairs was the bodies and just one small room. Okay, I thought it was like I thought that was all the bodies were at the top of the stairs and we just hadn't gone down.
No. I said when you went down the stairs. So
Probably just throw
Okay.
the bodies down the
Sorry.
stairs.
yeah, they've just
Yeah.
chucked them.
Thump, 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 thump. Okay, so then investigated. Cool. To the east, then.
So the hallway. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, when you
Long,
get to the
dark
hallway. No, it's not. No, it's lit up just to piss you off.
We just said we couldn't see down it.
Well, guess what? You just lost your eyesight. You're
Yeah,
blind
you're
now.
dead.
You.
Torches spring to life. Everyone can see but you.
When you walk into this large room, you can see more pictures and more statues of the people of the church on the left and right hand side of the room. This looks like a trophy room. There are various trophies in this room of different sizes, and there are inside the trophies, when you kind of peer over into them, there are some gold pieces in each one of them.
What besides the statues and the treasure are in here?
Pictures, paintings, anything depicting the church. There's also, at the very back of the room, a giant portrait of a dragon.
We'll look behind that portrait.
Okay.
There's the dragon.
Which dragon is it?
I will close the portrait back.
The one that the cult worships.
So it's gonna be what was that one? The black one. I don't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's that dragon.
Yes.
Figured. Okay.
So what kind of treasure?
Look behind all the paintings.
There's nothing behind them, just solid wall. You guys do a thorough search. This is
Any other doors in here?
this was their like celebration room of life, trophy room.
What kind of treasures are we talking about?
After a long day of sacrifices.
Yes, after a long day of sacrifices, they came in here and they cheered.
Yeah, that makes sense. Total sense. They went, huzzah! We killed 3 more people and threw them down the steps.
Anyway, what kind of treasures are in here?
I told you.
Besides the gold pieces,
That's it. I didn't say there were treasures. I said trophies.
trophies. Oh, okay.
Where are the? Can we tell what the trophies were for exactly?
So-
It's basic little figurines of people, and there's like some of them are holding a cup.
oh,
There's,
look.
there's another one holding a bowl, and I wrote down the other one was, and I can't read my handwriting. Fuck.
Oh, look! I found a putt-putt trophy over here.
I assume the gnome has already pocketed all the gold coins. They're just gone.
I don't know, David.
Yeah.
As you guys
If
look,
they were near the paintings, then yes.
No, I just assume that at this point.
as you guys look closer at the trophies, you notice that they're all lacking gold at this point. David, total of 300 gold you collected.
Damn.
Yeah.
He works fast.
That gnome is jingling now.
Not so
I have
stealthy
a
anymore.
magically silenced coin purse.
No.
That can happen to hold 300 coins.
Oh, hold on. Let me write that down, David. No, you don't have that.
Oh man.
Oh, over here. What's a bowling trophy, guys?
Long as he's willing to share, I don't mind if he grabs all the coins.
So
The trophies
just it?
themselves are made of gold, so they could be worth something, but I mean, those who want precious metals can take a look.
They might be also considered artifacts that we need to bring back.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
rolled a 1.
'cause-
You rolled a 1? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, I rolled a 1.
2,
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6.
No. I'm looking more out for threats than I am for treasure.
Rick, you
Me too.
estimate that they're probably at least anywhere from 100 gold pieces to 500 gold pieces for each of them, and there's 10 of them total.
oh, there's still only 10 trophies?
Yeah.
I thought there was more than that.
No.
I was thinking this
Ooh,
was
100
this
to
hall was
500
filled.
each. That's
Between 1,000 and
Our people
5,000.
like
yeah.
those.
Quite a bit of money.
Should we finish checking out the rest of the temple before? I mean, that last pathway before we grab these heavy trophies.
Yeah, I kind of agree. We should probably continue. looking
yeah,
around.
yeah.
No,
And
me
then,
wanna.
then we'll send you back so you can pick them all up. It's fine.
Yeah, the
That-
gnome
that's
can carry
fine.
it.
I'll help carry it, but you might want to leave the treasures here for right now, old Gnomey.
Never
we-
leave a gold coin behind. Here you go. Here's the sack.
Kind of
He's
agree
like,
with
"Move
that.
your
The,
sack."
the straight cash never leave behind, but yeah, we can come back
Yeah.
to the trophies.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So yeah,
Gotta come
and,
back for the paintings too.
I guess.
I-
yeah, that
I'll
might
take-
be an artifact that they'd want.
You said 300 gold coins.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at
Onward,
least you're
ho.
now you're stealthy again.
Yeah, really.
300 gold coins, aren't they like the size of the gnome, right?
No, they're not that like that. So what are we
That'd
doing
be
now?
a very large coin.
We're going to go down that last path, that last hallway.
That last door.
All right, so you
Door.
open this last well-crafted mahogany door that David is very impressed with.
I'm gonna study it for a little bit.
All right, while you're studying the door, everyone else walks into the room. Inside this room, there are 5 sarcophaguses, or sarcophagi, if you want to say that.
Ah, crap.
And they are positioned in the room, and I'll give you a little picture how it looks. And I'll throw it into our little chat so you guys get an idea.
How thick is the door?
How thick do you want it to be, David?
I like a thick door.
Okay. So this
These
is the
are
little room that you guys walk into. And you guys are coming from the north door. And you see these 5 sarcophaguses in the room. You see a door to the south, and you see a hallway heading to the east.
We need to check these sarcophaguses before we.
After you,
Why?
good sir.
He's gonna.
So
Am I
just,
able to
before
tell
you
anything
go-
about these?
so just before you guys touch anything, I'm gonna just label them. The one on the top left is 1, going to 2, down 3, and then 4 would be in the top right, and then 5 would be in the bottom right. Just so we get an idea of if I'm going to touch one, I want to know which one you're going to touch. So
do these
So-
have handles and whatnot connected to the lid? Can we tie them shut?
you would not be able to tie them shut unless you dig under the ground. So
They just have heavy stone coverings, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
basically, you could slide them on, slide them off, type thing.
After you, dear sir.
All right. Which one was number 1?
Am I able to tell anything about these, Vince?
Uh,
What
you
they may
could
contain?
look in the book if you'd like and do a quick roll
Yeah,
for me.
I want to do that. What do you want me to roll?
Let's research before we touch anything.
Under your IQ, please.
Ugh.
Because you're doing spot reading, so I have to make it kind of difficult.
Under your
Yes.
IQ.
By the way,
Okay.
that's a good idea, Vince, about the IQ.
No, I didn't roll it.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
we have
it's-
IQ? Oh, yes, we do. Never mind.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it kind of fair in my mind. If it's because it's spot you're quickly going like this. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Type deal. So, or I mean, I can make you sit in the room and research while Steven sits there and researches and does all that, and everyone else goes and has
Yay,
fun.
we can have a research show. That'd
Yay!
be great.
Ghostbusters all over again, right?
Yay!
Are there emblems or pictures on the side of the?
There are some symbols on the and writing on the sarcophagus, but nobody recognized them. Well, everybody except for one person.
The gnome.
Any wards in this room?
No, there are no wards.
There are no wards. All right.
What do these symbols mean on the side here? Anybody?
Am I able to determine anything about them?
Yes, each of them has a different name on them. Just whatever common name at the time. One of them does say like priest and high priest.
What about? Is there any symbols on the walls?
No.
Like, do not open these.
Warning, run for your life.
Yeah.
This looked like they used to contain those people that were made in statues, I want to say. The priest and high priest.
The other ones say brother, like as in a monk brother type thing, or priest.
Yeah, several of these are brothers, but one is a high priest.
Okay.
What
So
does
it
a
might
race
be the
matter,
people
man?
that were memorialized, but
Well,
y'all
more
want to
likely,
take a look inside?
I would think so, because more than likely they would be with the high titles they have. They would have artifacts in them, wouldn't they?
Yes.
It's quite possible.
That's a logical assumption at the time, yeah.
I would like to point out that this is technically grave robbing.
Yeah, Seran was kind of glowering.
I'm kind of leaning away from robbing their graves.
Well, this is a cult, isn't it?
They're scum.
Okay,
That is-
then
But you
Listen,
don't,
we were here.
Archaeology.
you
We
don't
were sent here
disturb
for a
graves.
mission. We were sent here for a mission. We got to complete that mission.
I don't know
Can't
if I
want
signed up for
shiny
grave
things.
robbing.
Just
I'm gonna,
look in
I'm gonna
there,
stand
see
next
if
to
there's
Seran.
any
Yeah,
relics. We don't have
I
to
don't
take
think
what
these would count.
wouldn't count.
what are you about to say, David?
It's archaeology. It's not grave robbing.
Yeah, completely different.
I will just stand next to Seran and just kind of wait.
Somebody help me lift this high priestess lid.
You're
I'll help you out
you're
here.
going after the high priestess one?
Yeah,
That's number 5.
Yes,
number 5.
Okay.
I'll help you.
I whisper to, what is your character's name, Corey? Nova?
Nova, yeah.
Do you sense some of them are about to wake up and attack?
Oh, yes.
Is it?
I just sheath my sword, getting ready.
Yeah, it's like I get my sling ready just in case. Just like, if they don't,
Listen,
that would be
that's not-
wonderful. But
You laugh, but it's not a bad idea at all.
So the two of you push the top off, and it thunk
We're not gonna-
falls.
We're not going to make it fall. But we're just going to slide it off to where it would not fall and break.
So you guys slide
You
it to the
try and
side,
slide it to the side and it falls.
and you can't get in the coffin unless you actually push it to the side and gently place it on the ground if you don't want it to break.
Yes.
Is that what
Really,
you
I
want?
wouldn't be able to fit in there.
No, not even the old Gnomey could fit in there. Nice try. Yeah, you see
I
a
mean,
body.
can we look in it? I mean,
Yeah, there's an entombed body in there, and he's holding a red gem.
Do I recognize this gem?
No, there's nothing to indicate that it's anything special other than a red gem.
and did we have to push it off in order to see that, or can we see it without pushing it off? We just can't reach it.
I assumed we took off the lid.
You took off the lid, is what I was told. So
Does
Okay.
anybody know anything about this gem? Or
he says as he reaches in and holds it up, hey!
I have the
Right.
power.
I don't
He's-
recognize it.
he's kind of holding it like this, as if he was, placing his hand on his chest. And it's a big gem, like a softball.
I'm not sure there's anything magical with it. It may just be decorative.
Or it could be a key to another door somewhere.
It could be.
Possibility.
Lord Lee.
Remember the gold, silver, ruby key?
Mm-hmm. Lord Lee grabs the gem and places it in the bag.
As you grab the gem,
Knew it.
the body's hand reaches up and smacks you in the face, Geoff.
Wow, bam, backhand.
Told you.
Yeah, well, you got surprised here, so
Luckily,
right.
it's just a slap.
you take 1 point of damage to your armor as you go flying backwards. And now we're in combat. Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Told you, Seran.
Sure you did.
Okay, I need
It's all part of the job.
I need Geoff to roll a d6.
5.
We got 6. We're going first. You see the coffins open up for the sarcophagus lids just fly right off as skeletons pop out of the sarcophagus.
They pop out, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty strong for not having muscles.
Yeah, pretty good, right? And they all, well, that's going to be their turn, basically, is to get out and move the lids and just get out of it, so it actually becomes your turn. I'm going to start around the table, starting with Steven, as if we're sitting around the table. Steven, there is skeletons 1 through 5, all standing there, ready to go.
And forgive me, are we at the right-hand side of this little room, or are we at the north?
You're at the north.
Okay, I'll go to attack number 4 then real quick.
Number 4, okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
All right.
And what are you using by the way?
Large sword
Gotcha.
is the class, so long sword, I mean.
Yeah, long sword, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so 22 to hit.
Okay. Damage?
9 points.
Okay. Jake?
These are skeletons, right?
Yep.
Crossbow ain't gonna work very well against a skeleton, is it?
Well, yeah, and you're also standing in front of one with Geoff, so.
Well, I definitely want to get out of range and try and get somewhere where the skeletons are not.
Well, I mean, your best chance right now would be to go into that hallway on the east-hand side over there. That would probably be the furthest away from anything.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to go. And I'm going to get my crossbow ready, but working against skeletons, that's not going to be very good.
Well, he wouldn't be beside me anyway because I was thrown across the room, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you weren't thrown. It was you were just smacked back. So you
okay.
was
Hey,
1 point of damage to your armor. So you went, ah!
Owie!
Yeah, pretty much.
Stop being so mean, Mr. Skeleton.
Yeah, pretty much like that. Yeah. All right, so Jake, you're in the hallway. Geoff.
Well, since the skeleton just slapped me, is it out of the coffin?
Yeah, it's out of the coffin.
How old were these skeletons?
I mean,
Centuries?
you didn't ask, but I mean, you can't. They're skeletons, so they look like they're probably hundreds of years old.
Okay. He's gonna charge with his shield up into the skeleton and try to crush it against the wall or coffin it's next to.
Okay, roll.
Let's see. 20.
As Geoff picks up his dice and rolls.
A 5 will miss, probably.
A 5 would impact and roll your damage. It doesn't really pin him against the wall, but you do impact him.
Let's see. Doesn't really give a damage with shield. How much would charging damage
1d8.
do?
Go. Add any strength bonus too.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
10.
you'd have a damage bonus. Yeah.
10?
10.
Okay. David, I have to look at the thing for a second. Old Gnomey.
Sorry, I was muted. Is there any room to move to the hallway with Jacob?
You could shove him and go past him.
I don't want to shove him.
I mean, you're small enough to like kind of duck around
Yeah.
him if you want to do that.
Yeah, I was looking to also get away to use my sling. So if I can't use my sling by getting behind him, then I'll just move to the second furthest place away from the skeletons.
Well, most of the group is crowded to the north. You could run to the south, but there's skeletons pretty much
There's
all
skeletons
around.
there. All right, screw you, Jacob. I'm gonna stand right in front of him.
Okay. Well, that would work if he wanted to
Okay.
shoot over you, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, perfect. I'll stand in front of him and wind up my sling and let loose.
You have skeletons 1 through 5. You can see all of them.
I will attack number 1.
Okay. Roll.
So 12. I don't think I get any bonuses to it or anything.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
6.
Okay.
Bing!
Corey.
Oh wait, actually I get 2 shots though.
You
Yeah,
get
being
two,
proficient.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Hell yeah. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay.
We doing gambles?
No. We don't have to do it.
It's not D&D.
You know what? Fine. David,
So
you want to gamble? Go ahead.
He wants to be
Yeah.
like me.
13.
Okay, so just double damage.
8 damage. That's 14 total.
Well, technically you can't critical hit skeletons, but I'll let you do it anyway, so it's fun.
Yay!
I thought you could with the blunt weapons.
No, there's no critical area to hit skeletons, so there's no critical hits on skeletons. But I'm gonna give it to David because David was a player, so. And I'm going to look for the next player. Corey, it's now your turn. Go ahead.
I'm gonna attack whatever one's closest to whichever one Steven attacked.
I think Steven attacked
4.
number 4, yeah.
4. Okay.
And you're attacking with your sling, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A 20 and a 13.
They both do hit. So was that a natural 20?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
a
okay.
natural.
Roll your damage.
4.
Total of 4.
Yeah, total of 4.
The
Those are
skeleton's
not
like,
high damage rolls.
oh, stop it.
That tickled.
Yes.
I mean, do I get a bonus for rolling 2 2s, right? I
No.
mean, oh,
No, there's no double roll.
It's not Monopoly.
Yeah.
well,
All right, so the skeleton's turn to go. All right, skeleton number 1. Let's go around the table. We'll attack Steven. Let's see what he's going to do. He gets a bonus. Okay. And, of course, the skeleton rolls a 1.
which one of his skeleton buddies does he hit?
The one named Corey. No.
What?
His sword that he has goes flying across the room and is stuck in the wall. Skeleton.
And he looks like your dagger, Corey. Watch out, he might take it.
Yes.
No, I trust the skeleton completely. It's you
Yeah.
guys who are suspicious.
The skeleton.
Actually, he kind of would.
the skeleton's your dog.
Except for me. You trust me completely.
Yes, Shep is your bro right now.
See, that's how I know it's magic and not real.
Wow.
It's like, no. I know I'm feeling this, but this is wrong.
All right, skeleton number 2 is going to attack Jacob.
Yay. Doesn't he have to go through a lot of people?
No,
Actually, you'd
not
have
really.
to go through the gnome. The gnomes in between them.
I can just hold up the gnome in front of me, right?
Well,
A
it
Gnomey
doesn't matter.
shield.
So Jacob, he hits you. What's going to, let's see, your armor class is AR9. So it does hit. It's just going to hit your hit points directly because it's over your armor class.
Hey, that's great.
And 6 total.
Ouch.
He slices
Hi,
into
Shep.
your flesh.
Oh.
The next skeleton will go. Lost my eraser here for a second. Hold on.
How much was that again?
100.
6,000.
1,000.
Next one's going to go after Geoff. And your armor class is, or I say your AR is a 9. He does connect with that. This goes directly to your hit points. 5. Slicing through your flesh. Skeleton number 4.
Wait, was that for Geoff?
Yes.
That was Geoff, yes.
As a
Now,
man-
is anybody
as you
looking
get-
at this flesh slicing and getting hungry?
I was going to say, as a man at arms, you get an auto parry. So if you want to try to parry that attack,
Do I get an auto parry?
as
Yeah.
man at arms, we do.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Once you have the combat skill, you automatically get to try it.
Fair.
So you just gotta roll your d20 and add your parries and let Vince know what you got.
I got.
I was waiting for somebody to remember that. So.
Oh wait.
Oh, did I do good?
Hold on.
No,
I
you did
rolled the
bad,
wrong-
actually.
Now screw you. You suck. Get out.
I roll a D8, not a D20.
Well, then you definitely did not.
19.
Okay, so you dive. Well, I'll say you duck out of the way, not dive. There's not enough room to dive. You duck out of the way, so no damage
I
taken
slight-
for you.
I slightly lean to the left.
That works. That's fine. Okay, that skeleton. Skeleton's going to attack Corey.
It's not in order.
I don't care.
You said in order.
You know what? 2 skeletons attack you now. He rolled a 5. So
That's
basically it
under
goes
my
to your
AR.
armor class, yeah. It goes to your armor. You take 5 SDC points of damage. And the final skeleton is going to hit Lord Torvald. Or will try to, at least. Don't forget you get your auto parry since Steven blew the whistle on that one.
Thank you, Steven.
You're welcome.
He gets a total of 18 that you need to auto parry.
Oh. We'll use my shield, so I get a +2.
Okay.
That will be a no. It's an
Okay.
8.
So he gets through your armor class, or I keep saying armor class, AR, and he does 4 points of damage, slicing through your flesh as you go,
Oh.
Hey, Will's in here.
4
Yes.
points.
Ow! Quit it.
4 points.
Oh, ow!
Oh,
Please don't hurt me,
stop.
sir.
Back around,
Please stop.
to the player's side. Steven, starting with you.
All right, going to keep attacking priest number 4.
Okay.
Is a 15 to hit.
A 15 to hit. Okay, roll your damage.
$13 points.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my attack.
Ow!
I know. Next person.
Me.
Not dead yet. Shit.
Okay. So I guess I'll attack with my crossbow and see what happens.
Okay.
There's no actual bonuses to this or anything.
Not right now, yeah. When next level, I think we discovered you should have it.
Yeah, I think
but
he gets a
rolled a
second attack.
16.
You rolled a 16. That does hit.
Yeah.
Which one were you
Yay.
attacking? 1 through 5. You never said.
Whichever one shot me.
Well, none of them shot you.
Or
One that's in
whichever one
front of
hit me.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that swung over the gnome and hit him.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm not sure what I do for damage on the crossbow. I think.
You should have
D8.
wrote it down.
It's a D8.
Well, I apparently must have messed up on that, so I'll have to write that. But D8,
Yeah, go
One
ahead.
D8.
5. Rolled 5.
Okay. Next.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. I think that's a David next.
Well,
Well, no,
well,
that
are
should-
they too close for me to use my sling?
That should
Kind
be
of. I mean, you
Jeff next, then David.
Could, oh, sorry. Jeff next and David. Sorry.
I'm after David.
Lord Lee sees that there's a skeleton attacking the gnome, and so he will turn around and attempt to bash the head of the skeleton in front of the gnome with his warhammer.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. That's
22.
Okay. Good. Damage.
He said 22, Vince.
That's not his damage, but okay.
That would be impressive, actually.
6.
6. Okay.
That was a called shot, so any extra damage?
What was your roll again?
22.
Okay.
To
Thank
the
you.
skull with a hammer.
Got it. Now it's David.
Yeah. So now am I clear to use the sling since it got bashed in the head?
You could use it. It's fine.
2 shots. Hey, nat 20 and a 9.
They both hit the nat 20. You want to gamble again?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, good. That's a 7. I thought it was a 1.
All right. So do your double damage.
All right, so 10 and then 6 on the non-crit.
So
16 altogether.
16.
So-
yeah.
was it 10 then doubled or?
No,
Oh.
no, sorry. 10 is the critical damage total
Okay.
and the 6. So 16 total damage.
When you throw your rocks, go on, at that skeleton,
Toss your rocks.
it crumbles to the ground.
It's because I use the special ones that have S on them.
Good job, Gnomey.
Corey,
Heck, that same one.
which
Well,
was
the one next is the one that
Steven was
character
doing?
attacking. Yeah, the one he was doing.
See that.
All right. What you getting?
I got a 21 and a 1.
All right. So let's take care of
Great
the
rolls.
let's take care of the 21 first. Do your damage for that.
That's 6. Okay.
6, no problem. Trying to add, doesn't it? And for the 1, roll again for me, please.
Sorry, Steven.
I
4.
might be able to dodge a range attack.
4?
4. Yeah,
Okay.
4.
Give me you know what? Geoff can roll it. I'll let Geoff roll. Geoff, roll a d6 for me. The odds will say that Corey broke his sling. The even will say that he will randomly hit a party member.
Just to show. It's a
Odd.
3.
So your sling just breaks.
Okay.
It was poor quality. Corey looks very unhappy now. He's sad.
You had a great shot, and then the other one just
Put too much
'Cause
into
it
that
was so
first
good.
shot there. Kind of.
exactly.
All right, and
Took it
Rick,
all.
now it is your turn. There are skeletons 1, 2, 4, and 5. The second one has not been hit by anybody.
I will attack the one that attacked me.
That happens to be the second one. Okay.
Ooh, natural 20.
Would you like to gamble, sir, or just continue
Wow,
along?
people are critting all
You
over
might have
the
to
place.
explain the gambling.
I will
process.
gamble.
I think he knows.
A 12.
Okay.
12.
All right. You get to do double damage. What are you using, by the way?
Battle axe.
Go ahead. Roll your damage.
And I've got 6 So 12 damage.
Okay. And that is everybody. So now it is the skeleton's turns. So, Steven, you're getting attacked. And it is a total of 17.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
Mhm.
Parry. Oh, nat 20 plus my parry. That's my nat 20 is to dodge.
So
Total would be 26.
you dive right out of the way. Or however heroically you want to describe it.
I literally just lift my shield up just as the sword's coming at me. And that's it. I just literally use the shield for what it's worth.
Okay.
That'd be blocking, not parrying.
Flipped it over your head.
You're right. I was distracted. I literally do pull a Geoff and just move my face to the left a little bit, and it just flies right by. How about that?
See, that's a dodge. A parry is technically it hits
parry
your
is-
shield and you knock
use
it
a
away.
shield or a sword to block it out of the way.
Then I was right the first time.
You were right.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I was fine with your description.
Just the
Jeff.
one who's an asshole.
Kill him later.
All the rest of the skeletons attack Geoff. No.
I step back and watch.
Actually, the next skeleton does attack Geoff. And he gets... that's just a miss because it's a 2. He slices and Geoff goes, I think not, and steps to the side. That you could step to the side too.
He blocks with his shield heroically.
You know what? The next skeleton's going to attack you again for that annoying comment. No, he actually is going. He's not going to go after them. He's going after Corey because the other two are in the corner by themselves.
He senses the evil within Corey.
Yes.
I think he'd celebrate that. I mean,
Corey's AR is an 8.
8.
He does hit you directly.
Can I attempt to dodge and lose my next attack?
If you'd like, you can parry
Yes,
or
I will.
dodge. Yeah, sure.
I will dodge.
You need to beat a 13.
15 with my bonus.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You dive out of the way, luckily at the last moment, and that does absorb your attack for next round.
It's fine. I have nothing to attack with anyway.
That is pretty much true, yeah.
Single tear goes down your
can
cheek.
Use some
Single
cutting
man tier.
remarks on them.
All right. And Rick, the final one is going to attack you.
And this one's for our audience, Rick.
And as a 2, so it's a complete miss. You don't have to worry about parrying unless you want to try to parry a 2, which would be pointless. But back around the table, going to the old Steven.
The old Steven.
All right.
Skeletons
Forgive
1, 2, 4, and 5 are left. There's only 4 left.
So 4 is still up then.
Yeah, you're
All right.
the one you've been hacking away at.
He's the big bad.
All right. I'll keep going at him.
Go on.
That is...
Explain
Sorry,
to us
doing
how you're
math.
going to go at him.
No.
18 to hit.
Get him,
Okay.
buddy.
Roll your damage.
It's not wink, say no more.
Another 9. 9 more points.
All right. And Jake.
Yales.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that Steven's been hacking at.
Okay.
I will shoot my crossbow bolt, and I will roll a 6.
Roll your damage.
Why I hit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
shocked.
just to
I was surprised to
clarify,
hit with a 5.
Vince, do you want to explain how combat works to them like you did for me that way so people aren't too thrown off
I
after
will.
this?
I will do it after the recording.
Sounds good.
I rolled an 8. Yay!
You rolled 8
Top
damage?
Yeah.
All right. You crumble that skeleton to the ground.
I got the chief.
Good job.
Jeff.
Good job.
Lord Lee sees that one of the skeletons is attacking Nova and will tackle that skeleton away from Nova so it's no longer attacking Nova using his shield.
Why'd you just hit somebody?
He hits Nova.
There you go.
Oh,
Go ahead.
stand
roll,
between me and the skeleton. That's all
roll,
you gotta
roll,
do.
go ahead. Roll your shield attack.
Okay. What? 18.
Roll your damage.
Seven.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of pushing him away from.
All right. Well, you don't push him
No.
away. You just kind of shove into him, and he kind of backs up one square. But yeah. Old Gnomey. You're definitely in his vision now. Well,
Attack with my sling.
it's eye sockets.
Damn. Nat 20 and a 2.
1, 2, or 5. There's a lot of nat 20s going on here today.
They really are.
Are you gambling, David?
Yeah.
Just
I'll
to,
go with the.
just to let you know,
Sorry, what?
the 2 does miss.
We're burning
Yeah,
all our
I
nat
figured
20s
so.
before we even get to the boss.
Yep.
That's a
Yeah.
5.
Except for me.
Except for me, I haven't had a nat 20.
What'd you get for
You
the
don't even have a
what'd you-
weapon.
guys? David, what'd you get for the second roll?
5. Ah, damn, and I rolled a 1 for damage. It's 2 points. On number 1.
On number 1, okay. Yeah.
Chipped one of his bones.
Yeah, chipped his tooth bone. Corey. That's right, you could skip because you used your attack.
Aye.
You go, hello. Rick.
I got a 5.
That does still hit.
6 points.
Okay. Skeleton number 1. He's going to attack Steven, and he gets a natural 20. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
no dodging that.
That's,
Nat 20s everywhere.
the only way you can dodge that, Steven, is if you get a natural 20 yourself, to let you know.
Fuck it.
You can simultaneously attack.
I mean, you have a 1 out of 20 chance.
I rolled it. I only got a 13.
Yes, you, like David said, you can forego the parry since you're a man-at-arms and simultaneously attack him back. Even though you're taking the hit, you can still attack back because you're a man-at-arms.
Oh, well, then I'll keep the 13 for the attack. I mean, it's the same roll.
Okay, that's great. Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, that was actually better. 16 points.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That skeleton's going to fall to the ground, but he's still going to get his
Must be
damage
the
off to you.
combat class.
Ah,
You notice all last session we were useless, but now we're actually being useful.
yes. Steven, you take 2 points of damage directly to your health. Directly to your hit points, excuse me.
Okay.
I was useful. I was a mule.
I see David's reading the rules.
Yeah, I missed that part, so thank you, David.
You're
Damn you, David!
Ha ha ha.
No, men of arms kick ass in combat.
Yeah,
The
combat-wise,
non-combat
they're
ones
very good, yeah.
Are just kind of so-so.
Skeleton number
Yep,
2
I suck.
is
Didn't
going to
Torvald get to go?
attack what?
Torvald?
It's the other was the skeleton's turns. He already went.
Yeah. Yeah, he went.
Oh,
Skeleton
okay.
number 2 is going to attack Geoff because he's right in front of him because you pushed
Right
him
in front
over.
of him.
A 14 plus 2. Yeah, 16. Are you going to try to do your auto parry?
I will try to auto parry.
Okay.
Ooh, a 10. Nope.
Okay. Then that is 4 points of damage directly to your hit points. The final skeleton is going to go after Rick.
Oh, no.
Please.
21 you have to beat.
Master,
21.
don't leave me an orphan again, sir.
Yeah, that would be a not a 21.
Okay. You're taking 6 points to your hit points directly.
Can he
Ow.
also do that thing where he hits them
If you'd
while
like.
they're hitting him?
Well, I think you actually
believe he
have
has
to
that
pick one
ability.
when it happens.
Yeah, you have to tell me
Oh.
if you're
Either
doing
parry
that.
or attack.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because there's different bonuses involved
I don't-
with that.
I don't think I get to do that because
That's right. He's not.
Technically.
He's a noble. He's not a really. Yeah.
And I have hand-to-hand soldier, but still doesn't make me a man-at-arms.
True. Steven, it is your turn.
All right. So number 1 is still alive, you said?
No, number 1 is crumbled. 2 is alive, and he looks quite healthy for a skeleton. And number 5 is alive. And he's not Johnny 5.
Oh.
I knew you guys were going to say it. I saw Geoff laughing right away. And
Boo.
All right. Seeing the effectiveness of... Let's see.
Skeleton
Wings.
2 is right near Geoff. Skeleton 5 is across the room.
I'll rush 5 since I'm going to have faith that my comrade can handle the other one. So I'll rush over towards him and bring the sword down across its skull if I can.
Okay, you doing a called shot or just
Flavor text.
Got it. Okay.
I'll usually try and say call shot if I'm doing something.
Okay.
But I'm just bringing the sword down. That is 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That does hit. Give me your damage.
11 points.
Nice. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Jake.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna shoot whatever one looks worse off.
That's the one that Steven was attacking.
Yeah, I'm apparently going for the one Steven's attacking. All right, so 20. Rolled a 10.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
Yay. 6.
That skeleton crumples to the ground.
Woo! I got 2.
I look over my shoulder and just
Who's a
nod.
non-combat
Good
character now?
Well, he's
Seran will give a brief nod of approval.
Nod back in this total Shep manner.
But Seran's nod of approval is a middle finger.
Geoff, it is your turn.
Lord Lee will use his warhammer and try to trip up the skeleton.
Roll your strike.
Pen.
Okay. Roll your damage.
$11.
So you go to trip up the skeleton and you take his leg right off. He's standing there with one leg, staring at you with a big giant grin on his face.
Oh, I found Eileen.
Boo.
David. Go.
Yeah.
David.
All right. Attack with my sling.
Is there only one left?
Mhm.
Oh.
15 and 6.
They both hit.
I say he's not going to be able to dodge too well with one leg.
I know. Not at all. They're not even there now.
6, it's
6.
5 damage
Okay.
and 3 damage for the 15.
So 8 total. Okay. All right. And Corey, you do have a turn.
I put my hand on my dagger, and
You feel
Look.
good.
I feel good, but I still look evilly at the skeleton. That's my turn.
The skeleton looks at you and smiles.
How does it smile? It has no lips.
Its grin goes up like in a Scooby-Doo
A
cartoon.
very toothy smile.
Rick, it is now your turn. One skeleton's left.
It's an 8
Roll your damage.
and 7 damage.
Okay. You crumple it to the ground. And that's all the time we have this week, folks. I am
Yay.
Vince not sitting with.
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jacob playing the good Shep.
Geoff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
David playing old Gnomey.
Or playing Nova.
Rick playing Torvald.
Good night.
Good night.
You've been listening to the Palladium Megaverse podcast. This podcast is Palladium Fantasy 1E. The Megaverse is copyright and trademarked by palladiumbooks.com. For more information on their products, please go to their website. If you'd like to help support this website, please go to rollhighordie.com. Thank you.